And so Valerie's scar was healed. Just as it appeared in the midst of a duel with someone using a blunt weapon, it vanished, despite fighting many who wielded swords. Prometheus was glad for his friend, but he was also glad to not have the attention of the divine. They were true, powerful beings, but he couldn't really do anything about their whims. He only hoped that if he did catch their attention, it would be to his benefit one day. Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker with me, Boulder's McGammar. Last time, everybody got tired fighting in the Temple of Shellin. This time, we're going to go over here and collect these two things on the edge of the map. And then we'll head on back to the capital and get back to work. I sure hope nobody else is going to interrupt us with their personal quest anytime soon. We have a lot of bookkeeping stuff to do.
Search for the spot to rest.
Everyone's tired. Let's fix that.
Not waiting.
A good old soothing performance.
Where to now?
Ragongar, can you please buff everybody with a haste?
You're using it wrong.
No, I'm not.
What's taking so long?
And let's power these up. Okay. Okay. What we got in this area? You know what? I think we can handle this.
Good, you dead.
Auto fight. Yeah, no problem. Can we loot them? Yeah, let's do that. Just get their stuff real quick.
In due time.
So, gargoyles. I guess we're going to be fighting gargoyles. Yeah, we'll keep on doing it fast.
Taste my fury.
Alright. Okay, let's do this. Everybody hold position. You start making this here. Nope, everybody did not hold position. Ignore that order to do this. Guess there's a lot more enemies than I thought. But we're still doing great. Sure was a lot of gargoyles. But gargoyles are not really a threat for us at this level.
Was not in vain.
That's a lot of earthbreakers. And a couple of greatswords to boot. Heavy! But we have strong people with us who can carry this heavy loot. Anything
As
hidden
it
over
should be.
here? No? Okay. Just keep on climbing the mountain then. I'm sure there'll be some fantastic loot here, like perhaps an artifact fragment?
In due time.
That would be peak. Ah ha ha, bad. Sorry. Alright, well we got that's here. You know what? Let's see here.
All according to
Let's see
plan.
here. Hoarfrost Tribe. Let's do turn-based for the last one. Let's do turn-based for the last one. And let's do good old Big Boom.
To victory!
Yeah, that looks good. Okay, let's make a wall. Let's see. Yeah, you're using a melee weapon. You help form the wall. Shoot.
This should do it.
Actually, yeah. Once we get our turns back, let's get through the surprise round. Let's get through a surprise round. Switch over here, and then once you get around to the front, okay. Let's do turn-based, but everybody hold your position. Here they go. This'll do it. Oh, I accidentally hit Ragongar. Well, this is why I don't like using real time with a kineticist.
Command me.
I could have commanded that better. I didn't. Alright, so let's put rocks over here. How many more channels we got? Just use all of them. Fix them up. Fix them up. That's better. That's better. Yeah! Sky Metal! Yeah, that's the good stuff. That's what we're here for. That's what we're doing this for. That's why I go to random corners of the map.
I thought you'd never ask.
Alright, put more rocks behind us so we can pass. And I think that's good. I think we got everything we can get here. Not a bad little drop of combat. Won't say no to that. Tiny little bits of experience for everybody. Good loot. What's there to complain about? Nothing, that's what. Maybe the fact that it takes so long for us to get out of the map. I could have used haste. I could have used haste. I didn't. I didn't. But that's okay. Now, let's see. From here, we're going to go and get that other objective there. I'm sorry, the other site. Everybody's tired again. That's fine. Ooh, something got done in the kingdom. Yeah! We're no longer condemned by the Order of Prisms because we kind of killed them all. It's our own fault. It's our own fault. We're fine. And we claim that? Sure. And I think we're good, because we can't get down there. And it looks like there's no additional spaces in the middle. Oh, sure. Peaceful travelers. Sure. Sure. Why not?
We should gather our strength.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
I believe we may have already met. How splendid. I do enjoy returning customers. And I've just received some new wares.
Sure. Sure. Alright, let's get rid of all this junk. Let's get rid of all this mundane stuff that we're just carrying around. How about all this stuff, too? Oh, yeah, we're carrying a load of half-plate. Yeah, goodbye to that. Do we also have a bunch of cloaks of resistance? Yeah, we have a bunch of rings of protection. We don't need those. We don't need all that. Get rid of a couple extra of that. Yeah, we're drowning in belts of strength. We're good now. I could sell this as a capital if I ever thought that I might want to get these again, but I have a feeling that we're not going to need it. Couple of those. Yeah, okay, so what do you got? What do you got? Let's do price descending. That way we see our strongest stuff. Speed quarters. Might be good if I was playing a monk. Necrotic longsword. Feybane heavy flail. Problem with the speed enhancement is it doesn't stack with haste, and I cast haste pretty frequently. But this would guarantee that you have haste all the time. It's neat, but that's not really what I'm going for. A keen rapier. Ugh. Ah, that's good. That's good. Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. How about your armor? Tower shield of elemental protection. +2 tower shield. What kind of tower shield are we rocking anymore? Still a... Okay. Still a +2 shower shield. We can't seem to find better than a +2 tower shield. How about you? Oh, +3 tower shield. Well, I guess I lied. We can't find better than a +3 tower shield. This is it, though. I think we're good. We'll just get rid of that. We don't need your stuff. We don't need your stuff. Maximize rod. It's very expensive. I don't know if we need it that bad. We don't need it that bad. Alright.
In due time.
Thanks for buying our stuff. Our load's a little lighter now.
No mistakes.
The soothing performance will not get rid of the fatigue forever, but it will get rid of it long enough for us to be able to make it to the next objective, hopefully. Okay. So we carry on.
We should gather our strength.
And we teleport back home. Where is that again? Tuskdale. Okay. Go back to the capital. I need to talk to Valerie now that we're done with the quest. That way it finalizes it in the book. And let's see, are we still getting that issue with everybody jittering at the beginning of the main square? Yeah. Yeah. Some bugs will just never be fixed.
That is not far.
How are we looking? I didn't see what I need to look at. I think we're okay. Take a look at
As
you.
it should be.
Glad to see you.
About what happened at the Temple of Prisms.
Please let me speak first. I wish to thank you and apologize. I'm afraid I've dragged you into a huge amount of trouble,
She sighs.
Trust me, I didn't want any of this, and it saddens me that you've had to endure. But at the same time, I'm happy I had you at my side through it all. I finally stopped blaming Shellen for all my troubles and found peace. Not that I suddenly came to love the goddess and her stupid followers. But now I understand if you want others to respect your choices, you must respect theirs, however ridiculous they may seem to you. And of course, I'm ready to return to my duties with you. There are many battles ahead of you, and my responsibility is to protect you from any threat.
She bows ceremoniously. Ah. Together we can overcome any obstacle. I'm sure of that. She smiles with just one corner of her mouth.
Your enthusiasm reminds me of Lindsay's, in a good way.
I'm glad the scar is gone. Valerie touches her face where the scar used to be.
At least in the world around me has returned to its accustomed place. This morning I found another love note under my door.
She chuckles.
Though I can't say I missed the extra attention.
Excellent.
As you wish.
All according to plan.
It sounds like everybody leveled up. Oh boy. Okay, so first things first. Let's save because I might click something wrong. That said, I think I've knackered everybody's builds. So first things first, Prometheus. So we're going to level up. I'm just going to take stats and things I already get points in. I'm the second best at Arcane. Maybe the fourth best. Either way, I'm always in a party. Gotta have somebody who's good at that. So, let's see. Last time I took Great Fortitude because I kept on failing Fortitude saves. Let's see. Do back to back? What's that do? Bonus to saves? No, that's not what I need. I think I needed... Okay, this is like... spell penetration that stacks with other spell penetration, but you need to be nearby your other spellcasters for it to work. I could just take greater spell penetration and get that later. Yeah, let's just do that. You're tired of dealing with all my spells not working because I have spell resistance. Everything at high levels has spell resistance. So sick of it. Alright, let's see. I want to have Joyful Rapture on Prometheus. Like, Greater Dispel Magic is also really good. But I'm going to take Joyful Rapture because we keep on having all this, like, damage going on. And also free us from emotion effects. And we have a problem with fear. We do have a problem with fear. So let's fear nothing. Next up, you! Alright, we get more skills. I need you to still be good at Persuasion because you're doing lots of Intimidate checks now. And we'll get Perception. Stealth is kind of a side hobby. So let's see, I got Improved Critical, I got Shattered Defenses. I think I wanted, I don't think I wanted Cornagon Smash. I think I wanted the other thing. I think I took Cornagon Smash. I did. No, Dreadful Carnage. That was a good one. That's why I keep on getting confused. I keep on getting Dreadful Carnage and Cornagon Smash confused. I don't think Cornagon Smash would work with this character because you have to hit things with the power attack for it to work. So, what do I get at this level? I don't think Vital Strike works with kinetic strikes. I guess we take Blind Fight because it says that we get immunity to gaze, even though I've never seen it work till now. Might as well. Oh, we get double elements at this level. Fire. Double fire. Fire 2. Blue flame. Concentrated... Okay, so composite blast, energy type. Okay, that was what would make this really unique. It's the only composite pure energy blast. I love that. Love that for me. Ikundayo. Can get more ranger levels. Just raise the points and all the things that we're putting the points in already. Why not? Hammer the Gap. I still don't like this feat. He doesn't use his swift actions often, so Arcane Strike could theoretically boost his damage a little bit. His overall caster level isn't that great, so this won't add a lot of damage, but I think Arcane Strike will add more damage than Hammer the Gap. Even with the number of attacks that we're doing. Because, like, one miss undoes all the hammer, yeah? Alternatively, let's see, we took clustered shots last level. I think we might need improved critical. I think it might be an improved critical level. Do I have improved critical? No, critical focus might be the way. Yeah, critical focus. That'll help us do more damage. And as for this, I'm not really sure this is going to matter. Urban, I guess. We do fight in towns a lot. You are the warden, so you will fight in cities? That tracks for me. Harem. Yet more cleric levels. I think now we're getting to the really good necromancy spells. So we're using spell focus necromancy. Let's get greater spell penetration, because we still have to deal with that. We still have to deal with spell penetration. I hate spell penetration. Or I hate spell resistance. Okay, now we got all that. Let's look at the spells real quick. Destruction. Ooh, okay. Alright, Horde Wilting? Okay spell. It's fine. I need to take it because it's a domain spell, and I don't really like Cloak of Chaos that much. However, what else we got here? I think yeah, Rift of Ruin. No spell resistance. Yeah, it makes my greater spell penetration feats kind of, redundant, but, like, whatever. Just a great big maw. Yeah, that seems more like his speed. Plus, we can do even more of these destructions. Destruction's a really good spell. Yeah, we'll get those prepared. We'll get those set up. Do you get any more lower level spells? Yeah, you know what? More True Seeing. We do have a problem with that. We do have a problem with Fae having issues like that. And we do fight Fae a lot. Next up, Ragongar. More Magus levels. I'm sorry, Eldritch Scion. Alright, yeah. What do we want? We do need him to be persuasive now. He does have things that let him do things. So let's see. I took Cornagod Smash. So what was the other one? I needed something Carnage. Something Carnage. Can't remember the name of it. We'll pick up weapon specialization this level because that's just extra damage on everything he does. There we go, Dreadful Carnage. This is the one. If everybody has this, then every enemy will have even more opportunities to be afraid of us, which will make all those other things work. I'm also working on lower difficulty, so I don't need optimal builds. Let's see. Web, I guess. Yeah, he's not really affected by spell resistance. Ugh. I took all the buffs already. I guess, like, his save DC's low. This works even if they save, so let's go with that. Yeah, oh, we get wings! Ragongar can fly now! He can fly now. That's great. Good for him. Good for him. Alright, Valerie. Let's get another Stalwart Defender level. Raise the things that you're good at. Oh, I'm at the point now where, like... I also took Cornagod Smash. The problem is she's not going to need Cornagod Smash, and I should have taken the other thing instead. Whatever. She's not really a killer. I need her to defend. So I might take something really boring this level, like, let's see, where's the shield feat? Yeah, here we go. Greater shield focus. It's boring, but, like, extra AC! And, like, she does get targeted. A lot. She needs AC. Two lost. Alchemist level. Raise the things that you're good at. I feel like 10 use magic device is fine if he's only ever going to use, like, wands. We need someone in the party to be stealthy. He's usually the stealthy person in the party when we have him in the party. Alright, let's see. Oh, I take this level. Did I take critical focus bombs? Did I take improved critical bombs? No, I just took extra bombs for the last several levels. Improved critical bomb. Sure. What do we get this level? We already have spell resistance. Okay, like, I guess it really doesn't matter why I take it this level. Stone Skin. It's a good spell, I just don't like spending the dust. As for his spells, anything we can prepare? Do more displacements. Those are a good buff. I never use the B-shape. You know, let's just do this. The problem with spell resistance is also makes you immune to healing. But if it keeps you from dying to a spell, then it's good. Let's do that then. Alright. Next up we have Knock Knock. Knock Knock could use more Barbarian level. We hit an odd level on Rogue, so I think we're good. We're good on the amount of sneak attack damage. Now we just need to land attacks. He does have problems getting his attacks to land. Mobility. Yeah, his skills are nuts. His stats are broken. Greater two-weapon fighting. The third attack will almost always miss, but you know what? That's another opportunity. You might roll a 20. You never know. Okay, so I took Swiftfoot last time. I could take it again to get even faster, or... Okay. So, Lethal Stance and Reckless Stance are very similar. The only difference is that Reckless Stance also works on ranged attacks. Like with a bow. But it also hurts your armor. But you know what? His armor is not going to be great anyway. And he will sometimes use a bow. So you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. Knock Knock's getting slightly more beastly. Tristian will get another Mystic Theurge level. Let's see, what we got now? Yeah, taking greater spell penetration because he uses a lot of spells that are affected by it. Feels really bad when they don't work. And... Hellfire Ray. With Hellfire Ray. I know, like, he's supposed to be for a good goddess, like, but at the same time, it's one of the higher level fire damage spells, and he is very fire focused. Yes, it's an evil spell. I would like to think that, like, if I could talk to the GM about this, I could get, like, a God Fire Ray, and he could just shoot Sarin Ray lasers. And I feel like that would be more thematically appropriate. For the purpose of this game, I don't think it matters. I don't think casting evil spells enough will shift your alignment in this game. I'm not really sure. Alright, Jaethal. Eldritch Knight. Yeah, your stats are a bit of a mess. It's okay. Eldritch Knight. Keep on being the good things that you're good at. Let's see. Last time I took Vital Strike. I don't think you have enough base attack bonus for me to get something better than that right now. I think we could take Critical Focus. That might help you land those terrifying scythe crits. Yeah, how much base attack bonus do we have? Have to look at the thing. It's in here somewhere. $12? No, that's a total bonus. That's not the total base attack bonus. I'm not sure what our base attack bonus is. It doesn't seem great. It doesn't seem great. So, yeah, we can't take improved... We can't take improved Vital Strike yet. Yeah, Critical Focus it is. Critical Focus it is, then. Spells. I'm always at a loss when it comes to spells. Help yourself not die. Any other defensive spells we can take here? Sort of. Her save DC is really low, so she's really only good at buffs. Like heroism. Sure. Anything that doesn't have a save here? Like, thematically, she would want Animate Dead, but Animate Dead has, like, a... I don't know. I don't think that's really her focus. She's more martial than that. Greater False Life could be good. We'll go with Dimension Door. It's fun to have somebody have it. Alright, next up. Octavia. Final level of Arcane Trister, at long last. We get surprise spells at this level. Sneak attack damage to any spell that deals damage, if the targets are flat-footed. But don't we also have this impromptu sneak attack thing that lets us guarantee that that people are flat-footed? Can maintain this stance. Flat-footed. Yeah. So what this does is it allows us to add sneak attack damage to fireballs. Just had to be level 15 to get it, you know. Oh, that's crazy good. That's crazy good. Okay, now we take the same thing that I took on every other caster, greater spell penetration, because I hate that. Disintegrate. Disintegrate's still really good. What do I take? Legendary proportions. Not even thinking twice about that. Legendary proportions. And this does damage. It would be nice to have a damage spell at this level. I don't think you get sneak attack on this at all, because it doesn't have an attack roll. But it is a transmutation spell, and it does damage, so I guess you can have that. I guess you can have that. Okay, and, oh, he didn't level. That's fine. What do we do with you, Amiri? What do we do with you? I think we'll go with more ranger levels. We want the Smilodon to remain strong, because after all, the Smilodon's where the true power is. Yeah, you're just good at this. We can't take anything more that helps the Smilodon. I have been taking things that help the Bastard Sword. I kind of regret them. Because, like, yeah, she uses the Bastard Sword in her art, but I've primarily been having her use reach weapons. So I kind of wish I gave her, like, exotic weapon proficiency, like, for a Fauchard. Anyway, let's take... I guess we fight in towns a lot. Let's take Urban. Maybe one day I'll switch her over to a Bastard Sword. Maybe. Lindsay gets another Bard level. She continues to put her skill points in weird stuff that makes her stats look unusual. But, like, she's kind of good at stuff. She's better than Prometheus and some stuff. Let's see. Heighten spell, extend spell. Yeah, she can buff for days. She can power up her buffs forever. I don't think we ever took spell penetration, because she's focusing entirely on buffing. So... I think... Yeah, we never took spell penetration with her. I think, if that's the way it's going to be, we don't give her archery stuff. She'll never be good at archery, unfortunately. Do I take blind fight to be immune to the gaze? Yeah, gaze attacks are really nasty. We might just take blind fight this level. Greater heroism is really good, but I already have it on Prometheus. We want to have variety. We want to have diversity. Mind Fog? Let's go with Mind Fog. Looks good. Looks good so far. And finally, we have the other Kineticist. Yeah, I'm sorry. I almost exclusively use the fire kineticist. I just enjoy the fire kineticist abilities a lot more. Let's get points of perception, I guess. Can use Dex with Trip. We don't really need that. We don't really need that. Let's do critical focus, that way we can hit things with things. Okay, so you have water and earth. What can we get to mix with that? Let's try lightning. So I think that should give us a new variety of blast, even though it doesn't say that we do here. So I have to go back over here to take a look at it. Yeah, we should have a new type of blast. Charged water blast. Yeah, half bludgeon, half electric. Electrically charged water. I think that might be the best type of damage we can get out of you. It's really good. Not a lot of things that resist electric, except plants. But I'm still probably going to be using you mostly as a backup in case something happens to Kinera. Alright, in we go. That was a level up. That was nice. It was good to get back to where I was. Refresh myself on what all my characters are doing. Jaethal crosses the throne room, her gait determined and confident. It seems clear that the Inquisitor has something pressing on her mind.
Finally, I have news about a half-blood. I expected him to seek shelter somewhere far from your lands, but no. He was spotted not far away.
So, where is he?
Not far from the Valley of the Dead. What a fitting place for a Pharasmite, desperately trying to rid the world of the undead. Such determination might have been an asset in dealing with Mordecai. But I wish to discuss something else. The half-blood was spotted chasing some pauper pilgrim woman. Judging by the things that my agent managed to find out, this woman herself may turn out to be quite interesting. To track down the half-blood, I had to deal with a whole range of scum. Thieves, vagabonds, grave robbers. One of them located Eneo, but then preyed upon the pauper woman. Couldn't miss a chance to rob her blind. In her handbag, the thief found some ominous writings. Thinking the papers were cursed, he decided to rid himself of them by giving them to me. Do you know what they turned out to be? Excerpts from Serving Your Hunger, the sacred text of Agathoa's followers. I've examined the stolen papers closely, and now I believe that the owner is a high-ranking priest of Agathoa. It seems a half-blood persists in his desire to rid the world of all my goddess's followers. He's skilled at covering his tracks, but now we have a chance to intercept him. Let's go to the Valley of the Dead and find this priestess before he acts. Then, when he comes for her, well, the servants of any deity should be able to stand up for their faith. Is that not so?
Fine. As soon as the opportunity arises, we'll visit the Valley of the Dead.
Thank you. I want to say, this is important to me. I've grown tired and drowning in silence, hearing never a word from my goddess. I wish to speak with this priestess and try to discover what Agathoa might be expecting from me. I want answers. Answers of my murder among them.
Alright, there we go, another companion quest. Welp. Let's take a look at the table briefly before I do this. Okay, so that popped up and then we dealt with it immediately. Great. Okay. Okay. Another road trip.
We should gather our strength.
Another road trip. Okay. I don't think I need to change any equipment because I think we have enough equipment that everybody's mostly equipped without me having to swap it anymore. Alright. So where are we taking this time? Alright, you guys are tired. You guys are tired, so let's swap you guys out. I still want to take Harem because Harem has funny things to say about Faith. Let's take Tristian because he has funny things to say about Faith. Let's take Knock Knock because he does good damage. We need to take Jaethal. We can't have that. We can't have that avoided. Who else might have something fun to say about all this? Let's take Amiri. Let's take Amiri. Amiri might not have anything fun to say about this, but you know what? Amiri's strong, and we need someone strong to carry all of our stuff. Yeah, let's see. Harem is wearing basically nothing. All the good caster stuff is on other people. But that's okay. Oh, the cat's still really hurt. Let's see if there's stuff that we can just slap on you real quick. Let's see. Amulet. Ring. Do I have another ring? Doesn't look like it. Can't be equipped by good characters. Sure, just give you that. That's fine. That's fine. Do we have anything for you in those other slots? Black fur cloak. Kill resistance. Let's give you resistance 4. I need a ring. Do I have a ring? Ring of luck. Sure. In you go. Do I have bracers? Deflection. I don't think this actually helps you. Cast shield twice per day. Yeah, this is good for Amiri, not you. Swap that around real quick. Real quick, I say, as I take forever. Creeping Death. That's good for Knock Knock. Let's give that. And... Sure. Sure. Harem's equipped. Good, we're ready to roll.
Search for the spot to rest.
No, it's not. Let's see. Let's go over to Varnhold, because I think there's slightly less things in the way from there. Where is Varnhold? There it is. So, where are we down here? All the way here? Yeah. Outside my barony. Outside my kingdom. Outside my territory. Yeah, it's not barony anymore. That's right. So I could go up and get this. We could go up and get these two. I don't think I really need them right now, though. Alright, let's just go here. Let's quick save before I go, just to be sure. It's been a while since I saved. We might have a problem. Here we go. Keeping my eye on the bottom right. Up, up, up. Spy the enemy. Fight it. What we got? Spriggans. Turn-based off. Get him, team.
Enemy approaching.
That hurts. Your life ebbs low.
We're fine. We're fine. 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 Neat. Loot all that. Loot all that. And loot all that. Good. Nice, quick, easy fight. Well handled. No problem with Spriggans whatsoever. Wish we could all get along peacefully. Doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Continue. Right, the throne. What we got? Rats. We can't deal with them. We'll just have to let rats be in the street for a little bit. Another random encounter. What we got this time? Goblins. Okay, you. Go that way. You
Notice awaits us.
are tired. I guess I never moved you guys to the front, did I? That's a mistake. Let's correct that now while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, you can be in the back.
Knock knock hears. With ear. Hope it not fight back. Best kind of fight. Knock knock used to lighting enemies on fire.
Excellent. Loot it. Thank you. Loot these. Oh no, we're on
That
fire.
is not far.
Oh no, what a terrible fate for us. We're fine. Harem can deal with it. We're fine. It's only a little bit fire damage. Bomb, like, the burning damage isn't very... It's inconvenient at this level. We have so much health. We have so much health. Every little bit adds up, but at the same time, we're fine. Harem's a dwarf. He can take it. Like a champion. Another pack of enemies. Yeah, the encounter rate over here on this edge of the map is really high. I have Knock Knock in the party. I could avoid all of these.
Here I am. See? They go down!
I could avoid all of these fights.
Left yourself open.
What we got left? Some up there. Sure. Oh, is there something down there? There is something down there. Okay. Knock Knock, can you just go back up here? We need somebody to loot up here.
What's your point?
Okay, you get that. Cat, can you please retrieve? Thank you.
Where now?
Retrieve. Yep, okay. Now, how do we leave this map? I'm guessing up this way? We sure did get a pile of loot from all these. But mostly we got drops of experience. The encounters are not very hard because our party is able to operate at a fairly high level. Wait for a smile, Don.
All according to plan.
I could have Tristian auto-cast more spells, but we're fine. We have made it.
When we stop.
Everyone's tired. It's okay. We can deal with it. Okay, it's late. We're tired. There's a lady here. We'll deal with this. First we deal with the
Ready
fatigue.
for anything.
Then we'll buff. Let's go ahead and buff with a good old bless. Nothing ever wrong with a bless. You know what? You can buff with a bless. You can do the bless.
Share your trouble.
You can give us with a... What's a good buff for this? Do we have haste? We have haste. Just put a haste on the party.
The end draws near.
Focus on the
Share
goal.
your-
And you can cast a shield on yourself. Alright, can we get a haste? No, we did a haste already. How about a good hope?
I know what to do.
Good hope sounds like a good idea. I like having buffs on skill checks. And Amiri, let's switch you back over to, this. Actually, don't we have that cool new... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Here I
Just become the cat you always wanted to be.
see.
The woman seems incredibly old and haggard. It's hard to believe that she can move at all, let alone reach to such a wild place. But her dark eyes burn with a cold flame.
Well, why do you disturb a poor pilgrim? I live, perhaps, my final days.
She suddenly trails off, upon casting her eyes upon Jaethal.
Has Ugathra heard my pleas? I've been waiting for so long.
Jaethal does not seem pleased. She looks upon the old woman's pale and wrinkled face, barely concealing her disgust. You may call me Jaethal. You guessed correctly, we serve the same goddess. In case you're unaware, a servant of Pharasma is chasing you. We could help you, but first I would know who you are and how you might prove yourself useful. The woman nods lifelessly.
I'm not surprised. The servants of Pharasma have chased me for nearly 40 years. My name's Tanika. What do you want to know?
Who are you? What do you want from us?
This can't be explained in one breath. Long ago, I was a powerful priestess of Ugathra, a leader of a secret coven. I had everything. Power, beauty, wealth, admirers ready to sacrifice their lives for me. I possessed the secret of Ugathra's ritual, which granted the power to overcome death and old age. It demanded the life of blood of relatives as a payment, but what of that? I had given birth to 2 adorable daughters, and raised them in anticipation of the day when their youth and beauty would become mine.
Wow!
But I was naive and overconfident of my power. I met an enemy who destroyed me and all my hopes and second youth. But why would you care about the grief of a dying old woman? I still know the secret of the ritual and can share it with you. Oh, beautiful Jaethal. The ritual will grant you immense power. You can even become a living being again, if that is your wish. All I ask in return is that you prolong my life. Raise me as undead. The other roads of eternity are closed to me, and I do not wish to die.
Yava sounds tempting. What do you say, Prometheus?
I say that's horrible. We just let this go away. But first, wait. Tell me more about what happened to you. Tanika takes a deep breath.
My ritual. It demands a victim be properly prepared. Some time ago, I took my daughters to the Coven's underground hall and lulled them into a magical sleep that was to last many months. However, I did not consider that the father of one of the girls, who was adapted for the Cthulhu, would put the life of his children above his passion for me, and all that we believed it lived for. The fool secretly went to beg for help, and where? The Temple of Pharasma, no less. The Lady of Graves is not highly revered in our country. Only 2 priestesses lived at her temple. When they learned that the secret coven of Cthulhu operated in the city, they called their Inquisitor for help. I remember him clearly. So young, so proud, a half-elf of rare beauty, thick brown hair, a gaze that burned with a certainty that he was a goddess's favorite weapon. He broke into the hall where I was preparing the ritual. We fought the coven of Cthulhu against Pharasma's Inquisitor and his 2 companions. Everyone died that evening, except for 2 of us. But no matter how self-confident young Inquisitor was, he could not defeat me. I remember the moment he realized it. I read it on his face, where he lost the confidence of his first time. But then, he rushed to my daughters, still living in slumber, and killed both of them in an instant. Then he turned to me and said, "No way out," and that was that. Were his mocking words a curse or just a guess? I do not know, but they bore the fruit of truth. No way out. My coven died, and my secrets were revealed. I had to flee, died from Pharasmites, in the backwoods, down this rat hole, denying myself the usual luxuries. Without my daughters, I could no longer prolong my life or youth. Year after year, I tried in vain to conceive a child. Year passed after year, and despite desperate attempts, flights and hardship, my beauty and strength melted away, and I became a miserable, exhausted old woman. Jaethal's gift is now my only hope of escaping her death.
Ugh. I mean, you kind of deserve it. Disgusting. They really are just... I can't. Like, how does someone put, like, the value of life of 2 others over... Ugh. Anyway. You want Jaethal to kill you and raise you as undead, and in return you offer her the secret of a ritual.
I do not think killing me is necessary. Only the pathetic remnants of my former strength support my body. I need only loosen my grip, and the end will come swiftly. Yes, in exchange I offer a priceless secret. I can be used in many ways. They grant new power, or even new life.
What do you know about Jaethal? Why are you seeking her help?
How could I not recognize the one chosen by the goddess? Her power shines like a full moon on a black velvet sky. I know that she can do many things, including sharing her gift with others.
What are you doing in the Valley of the Dead?
I came here sensing the awakening of an ancient and powerful undead creature, hoping perhaps I could somehow scoop up a handful of his incredible power, turn myself undead, and slip away from death. But it seems like I'm too late.
She whispers and lowers her head. Jaethal, I've made a decision.
I'm listening.
Despite her detached composure, the undead elf looks at you with tension in her eyes. She lowers her voice to a whisper.
You might accept this offer, then change the agreement after I possess the secret of the ritual.
This ritual is horrible. Its secret should die with Tanika. Knowledge is knowledge. Agree to have received the secret, then I will decide if we should use it or not. No. Some knowledge just isn't worth having. And if she is indeed the very last person, then yeah, we don't need this ritual.
No, please, I beg of you, think carefully.
Jaethal speaks with unusual passion.
I need this knowledge, even if I never get a chance to use it. My turning undead did not happen by my own will. I've discovered much along the way, but still I burn to know. Do I have a choice to remain as I am, or to regain the joys of a living body? If it's unthinkable to allow such important secrets to be forgotten.
This is my final word. Jaethal bites her lips.
I am extremely disappointed.
Oh, hi there. You arrived just in time. The false merchant Eneo walks towards you with an easy gait. His calm friendliness has disappeared, like a mask fallen from his face. His clothes are decorated with the easily distinguishable symbol of Pharasma.
I hope you've all settled your affairs, said the poor old exile. It was an interesting show to watch.
Time to explain yourself, Eneo.
I don't have much to add beyond what I'm sure you already know. I'm Inquisitor Pharasma, and for almost 40 years I've hunted the undead and cultists of Ergothoa, the glory of the Lady of Graves. I destroyed Tanika's coven, I tracked Jaethal into the wasteland and killed her, only to find that her hideous deity returned her to life. For an end to that, I made use of a company of naive young elves from a camp near the Thorn River. What a stunning frankness.
Jaethal smiles lightly, almost affectionately.
Did you imagine, Half-Blood, that these youngsters could handle me and the king?
Do not be so naive, Inquisitor.
I held no hope that the young elves would kill either of you or your defender. No, I wanted you, rather, to kill them. I did all I could to inform their relatives in Kyonin of the horrible violence that you perpetrated. Retribution will follow, sooner or later. One lonely warrior of Pharasma may fail, but 3 elven clans will find a way to enact their revenge. There's no way out, Jaethal. Not for you.
So you deliberately sent the elves to their deaths. They weren't undead. What grudge did you hold with them?
They were a necessary tool to complete my mission. In my youth, I thought the best decision was a bold, honest battle against apostates and monsters. But I learned much from my struggles against Tanika. There's nothing worse than seeing an abomination rise before you and being powerless to strike it down. One must use any method available.
Why did you kill Tanika's daughters?
They were necessary for disguising her disgusting ritual, and their death was my only chance to prevent it. Do not forget that who I serve. Their honest deaths, and their soul's journey for Pharasma judgment was far better for them than their mother had prepared for them.
Did you track down Jaethal right after her expulsion from Kyonin?
Immediately after her trial, I was born in Kyonin and often visited. It is uncommon for high society ladies to perform ritual murders in the glory of the Dark Goddess, so that news quickly reached my native Greengold, and soon came to me. When later the elves sentenced her to exile rather than the usual life imprisonment, well, how could I stay away?
I see we had very different upbringings. That's all well and good, but why did you decide to come here now?
I wanted to talk to you, King. My hunt for Jaethal is the greatest work of my life. She is a living example of the hideous essence of the cult of Ergothoa, the distortion of the world's order, and a triumph of evil incantations of a vile deity. If I die today, this story will end the way I intended. But you can still change your own role in it, Prometheus. You've been playing games for far too long, Zealot.
Eneo allows himself to smile for the first time.
I've heard this so many times, even among the priests of Pharasma. There are many who think my faith is insane, and my methods cruel and excessive. But that is the faith of the Inquisitor, loneliness.
And that one scum, of course. But at least she's our scum. And she always helps in fights. But I don't like this other guy at all. He lied to us, told us tales, so let him beat it.
First goddess, second goddess. Nope, not gonna mess with them. But I know for sure, my goddess is better.
Well, I haven't done that voice in a while. My bad. Let's see. I'm very surprised that Tristian didn't have anything to add to this. I'm also very surprised that Amiri was able to talk while currently a Smilodon. I guess I didn't really account for that. Let's see. So we have many options to decide with either one or the other. However, Eneo is not a party member, and Jaethal is. Part of me would side with Eneo, except the fact that he is so ruthless, and like he's twisted his own ideals. Like he's killing so many innocents. So many innocent. Like this is unforgivable. Like what Jaethal done is also unforgivable. But like we're working on it. We're working on it. So We're gonna side with Jaethal. You're a dangerous fanatic. Innocent people have died because of you. More blood may be spilled unless you are stopped.
Everything will proceed as I have planned, with or without me.
Cannot stand against me.
Alright, so we have enemies on the left, enemies on the right. Let's turn on turn-based. So we have a Smilodon. We have enemies on the left. We can't charge them, because there's tiny bushes in the way. So let's go for... Can't get that. You. Okay, you're down. That's fun. Alright, so that's Aneo. We can, how about a good old Vital Strike? Oh, we can full attack. We can full attack. Let's do that. Oh, that's fun. Very good crits. Very powerful, good crits. We need to deal with the enemies on the left, though. So I'm going to just Thunder Call them. Yeah, that gets them out of the picture. And let's buff everybody else. One last turn. Jaethal has good armor, so we're pretty set on that regard. How about a nice, Fire Snake goes around people. You know, we have lots of fireballs. Let's just throw a fireball. Why not? That's fun. Knock knock. Can get you. One powerful sneak attack. I think you're still armed with it. No, you're not armed with a bow. We switched you over. Wait, no, you're a cat. We can't pounce because we don't have a charge lane. But we can go over and just get ready to do stuff. So let's go over here. And I guess we go help flank.
What a waste.
Neat. We can't pounce at this distance. We have to move. Alright. And we can't full attack at this distance, so we Vital Strike. Yeah, I think we got this. Let's do another song. Oh, I skipped my turn. Oh well. Provoked an attack of opportunity. That was a bad move. Are we slowed?
You forced my hand.
I guess I 5-foot stepped. Oh well.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Wonderful. Sure, I'm glad we can just move. And Amiri being the Smilodon that she wanted to be all along. Wonderful.
As it should be.
Oh, that was handled. Let's see. What did we get for loot? I think Aneo had some magic stuff. Newest to oldest. Newest to oldest. A shark dagger. A keen scythe. A flaming dagger. It's okay. Couple of chain shirts. Like, nothing amazing as loot. Nothing amazing. So we didn't get a ritual, we handled the Urgathoa follower, and we dealt with the Fanatic. We dealt with the Fanatic. So that's great. Glad we don't want to deal with that anymore. So let's get back to the capital, talk to Jaethal, and see if we have any more stuff that we need to do. Let's see, so getting to Silvershire will take a day and 9 hours. Varnhold will take a day and 8 hours. Well, that's kind of moot. Get to Varnhold.
I'm hungry. When we
I think the problem is the fatigue. I think the fatigue is what's hurting our carrying capacity. Swallow the enemies, fight them. Why not? Let's do it.
I shall end this suffering.
It's dogs. Well, we took a little bit of damage. We're fine.
In due time.
Yeah, very weird that Tristian and Harem didn't have anything to add there. Maybe it's because it caps out a number of characters. We'll see. We sure are getting lots of random battles, though.
A moment of respite?
No. Ah, it's good to be back at this game.
Not tired. Legs weak.
I am
Stomach
prepared.
empty.
We fix it? Oh, it's just you.
Come here, Bax. Knock stab you.
Okay, yeah, Earth Elementals have the damage reduction, so we gotta... Okay.
Time's not waiting.
Alright. Nothing to loot from those, just experience. That's another round of battle. Knock Knock is fatigued. Knock Knock, we can't take you anywhere, can we? With such little strength and such small stature, it's difficult to get you to be able to do anything. It's like we have to give you that hat, otherwise you can't even carry your own equipment. Let's go on back to... I'll take a look at the capital stuff when I get back to the capital. But we have to talk to Jaethal. Go back to the throne room.
Time to search for the spot.
Oh, hi
to
there.
rest.
Are you giving me more free stuff? Yeah, free stuff. Thank you. Ring of magic devices. A way to boost my ability to use magic device on a command? Sure. Alright, where's Jaethal at? Yeah, she hides in the corner.
Speak.
Regarding the story with Tanika and Aneo.
She impressed me. What exactly would you like to discuss?
What can you tell me about Aneo?
I must admit the half-blood surprised me. I can say he deserves respect. It's strange, isn't it? One might instead say that he lived in a prison house built of dogma and died serving it. But he was something I cannot yet fully be, an inquisitor with a purpose. Someone who sees no barrier in the service of his faith. I'd come to think that the infinite search for new sensations and pleasures was the essence of life, but perhaps this is not enough?
Aneo had a goal, or I do not like Aneo's fanaticism, nor the pointless indulgence of one's whims. There must be another way.
Can we really choose our own way? I don't know. I shall meditate upon this.
Alright, thank you for your conversation. And I think that solves that. So we'll go over here, we'll deal with the screen, and I think that's good. Oh, we failed. Oh. Oh. Alright, I do have a way to recover that, though. I load a save, and I come back and do that again, later. I kind of need that to succeed. So I'll do that, and we'll recover that next time. Later, Pathfinders.